Here's another one. How many of you, when you think about what's that one state that if you were in that most of the time, your life would completely transform? What's the one that's been missing? That, you know what, if you were feeling more of that, you know what? You'd be walking down the street and you wouldn't have to say a word. People would look over at you and they go, I don't know what's going on with that person, but I want to be like them. You know, that kind of thing? Yeah. So if we were going to just kind of get a list here so that you guys have lots of ideas, you know, when you go into the exercise. So what kind of like, what would be some states that you want to be feeling?
Fabulous, confident, motivated.
Oh, yeah, she's that. Tip. So what? So fabulous, confident, motivated, tip top. Tip top. Tip top. I like that. Tip top. Ecstasy. Ecstasy.
What about joy?
What about joy? Joy. Joy. Yes. Joy. Now, time out. So one of the things that I'm doing, very good. So remember I said to you before, everything up to this point
still counts.
And I'll show you an anchor in a minute. All right? So one of the things that you want to be doing is you want to actually be squeezing these words. So you're not just writing them out, you're looking back at whoever said it. And you're going right back. So it's like joy, joy. The accent's with her, not me. Joy. Does that look like a pretty good state? Yeah. You bet it does. Okay, right. So I got joy. Okay, what else?
Freedom.
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 Yeah. What else? It works for her. Here's what you got to do. Ranch dressing. Okay, what else?
Excitement.
Energy.
So we got excitement. Excitement. I like that too. You've got the good Northern British or Northern English kind of like, yeah, solid. Yeah, right. That's right.
Energy.
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 Energy. Energy.
Okay, what else?
Humor.
Humor. See, you can even do ones. You get the technique here?
Yeah.
Just watch this. See, it's all about, you know, so I could just be talking. I could just be talking and I could. It's good, Christine. You're doing great. Now, I'll do a timeout at the risk of really messing up my own process here because I want to show you some things, okay? So we got a partial list, okay? How many possible demo subjects do I have right now? That's the idea.
Yeah.
And see, I've even tested the anchors.
Yeah. Yes.
See? What's that?
And you've primed us. And
oh, yeah. And you start to get, see, that's why I said I'm doing this at my own risk here, but it'll be all right. It'll work out. You know, what you want to get is everybody's laughing and they're pointing, and see, by now, if you're a bunch of practitioners, you've actually seen me do several anchoring demos, and like particularly the one with Christine, you go, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, all he has to do is this thing. and it was even on a thing that at first it was like, humor, you know, humor, but it's. And then, see, at this point, they're not going to go, God, does anchoring work? Now they're going to go, they might not always know what I'm doing, but they know something's happening. See, that's kind of the key thing. It's like they know something is happening. Okay? So what else? Come on, you guys. I haven't heard from everybody here. Come on, let's hear some stuff. What other states? You're gonna do that. I'm serious.
Fun, yeah.
Fun. 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 Is that fun? What would be fun?
Fun.
Fun. Just like that? Just like that? Fun?
Yeah.
Fun? Are you feeling fun?
No.
No. That's fun. That was fun. That's fun, isn't it? Right there. That's fun. Okay. That's fun. Did you see the anchor? That's fun. See, she knows I'm going to do it. You're starting to get... So, are you starting to get how this works? See, so by now, these are people who have never seen it. They're like, holy smokes! I didn't know it worked like this. You can just look at somebody and just. How does that happen? Okay, a few more.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Are you feeling it? Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Right, fantastic.
Fantastic.
See, it's kind of like you got to look both ways first. Fantastic. It's like, that's right.
Backing off the anchor.
That's called backing up the anchor. See, so you have the original trigger that you're using, and then what happens is you keep backing up earlier and earlier in the process to see whether the person still responds. And this is how it starts looking so subtle, because literally you could just, it's whether you have a little sense of humor, or you're just having fun, or you can just be feeling fantastic. Oh, sorry. Fantastic. There we go. No, you don't have to do all that. I'm just having fun with it. Okay? Anybody else?
Can I ask you a question? For those people who perhaps don't access states that easily, who use game maybe in AD quite a lot.
Yeah.
If they can't find the language for it, can you just get them to make a sound or?
Oh yeah.
And then. So
right. I mean, that's when you need to get. Let's see. Who can we look at here? Trying to think of. That's when. That's when we need to get a little, as Patricia would say, grunt. So,
Yeah.
no, do the. Now, we can question whether that's the state we want, but the bottom line is it produces a state.
Yeah, yeah.
So yes, and it's a very good point. And I mention this all the time in coaching. See, there are times when if I would be asking you for a word, one of the things that can happen is you can have a person go from a completely full-blown state into nothing. Because what happens is that they're in the state, and then guess where they go? Into AD, and they're trying to find a word. And then the state goes down. So that's where either a sound, or since we're face-to-face, that's where doing their physiology and the gestures are all you need to do.
Couldn't you just ask them what's it look like or what's it sound like?
The easiest thing, that dissociates it.
Okay.
So the easiest elicitation question that I know of if you're working with somebody, and I'll probably show it to you in a little bit here, is, you just say, what's it like? What's it like when you're blank? And realize that every time, if you've done a good job with your physiology when you do it, what's going to happen is they are going to answer the question, as we all do, non-verbally first.
Right.
So the answer isn't necessarily what they say to you. That's going to be a half a second later. But their body might go into the state right away, and all you have to do is catch that, which is kind of what I've been doing here. Okay? So any other, I mean, you guys are like trainers, and you got like a measly fucking list like this. My God. Awesome!
Curiosity. Curiosity.
Tiptoe. Curiosity. We're in a strikingly restrained British kind of state today. That's right. What was it? Oh, yeah, curiosity. Okay, what else?
Wonder. Or
What's that?
wonder.
Wonder. Wonder. I'm gonna wonder. Well, she twists her body. I can't do it exactly how she does it, but see if I just go wonder, but if I go wonder, see what happened? Okay. Okay.
I'm back!
I'm back! And as you're looking that direction, because we know who's here, Super Carla! And that is, some of you guys know it because of the TCU recordings, but we never, that was one that, one time Carl and I were doing a piece of work on the phone, and I said, how would you be? And she said, I'd be super! And then I remember there was somebody who was, I was supervising, and somebody said something like, oh, Super Carla. No, not super. Super Carla! You gotta get that. And
That's why I did another now, because that you already know.
And that's the back. That's why I'm back. Yeah. I'm back. See, I'm back. Yes.
It's the sequel.
Huh? Sparkle. 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 And we're gonna do a chain from to sparkle. Got a little squeal. You got to squeal that one. Sparkle. Now, I'll just do a timeout again at my own risk, but just to show you.